Looking back on it now, I didn't tear my ACL in one specific moment. It kept happening over time, and I didn't realise how bad it was until later on. So, watching my first video back, I realised I've spoke about the fact I've done my ACL and I've got surgery, but I haven't gone into real depth about what happened before, during and after. So I'm going to go into it quickly now just to give context. So I have a friend who is religious. He goes to church and they have a church football team. They were low on numbers, so I went and played with them because I'm a big football fan. I love playing football. I love watching it. Always have done. And going into the game, I felt fine. I've never had problems with my knees whatsoever. I lift weights 3 times a week. I've not been lifting weights as frequently up until that point because I'd had wrist injuries, I got a ganglion cyst, and I had lower back and shoulder injuries. So my training wasn't as consistent as it has been 3 years before. So in the couple of months leading up to this injury, I wasn't as active as I normally am. But regardless of that, I've never had any issues. Playing the game, about 20 minutes in, I'm running down the right, and the pitch isn't great. I'm wearing studs. Really, I should be wearing Astros. And I plant my foot, go and turn. And as I come to turn inside, my foot stays planted on the floor, and the rest of my body basically turns against the way my foot's facing. And it still hurts to do it now. And then as I turn, bang, and it just goes. I felt a crunch straight away in my knee, went down in agony, couldn't move, had to get a lift to A&E, did an x-ray. It's a minor injury. I can't remember what they said now. I think they said I may have sprained my knee or something. Rest it for 6 weeks, go back to playing football, fine. I rested for 6 weeks. First 2 weeks, I couldn't get much range of motion. My leg was pretty stiff. I couldn't bend it all the way, couldn't extend it all the way. But after about 3 weeks, I started to feel all right. And I left it, I think I even left it longer than 6 weeks. I think I left it 7 weeks before going back to football, just to be sure. But the mistake was, I left it for 7 weeks, but I didn't do anything to strengthen it. I just left it. When doctors tell you to rest, that's great, I believe, resting. But I also think you need to strengthen your joints and your muscles, because I just hadn't hardly used my leg for 7 weeks and I've gone back to playing football. And I went back after 7 weeks, and within 5 minutes of the game, I was running for the ball, went to turn again, bang, did it again. The pain, pretty similar to before. I was on the floor screaming in agony. But this time, I didn't go to A&E because I thought if the first one was as bad, then this one's not going to be as bad. So I said, you know what? I said to my mate, just drop me home. I'm not going to go A&E. Rested it again. Within a couple of weeks, same. The pain started to go. I started to get my range of motion back. And I thought, well, I'm just going to leave playing football altogether for a good couple months. So I'm not planning on playing football for a couple months at this point. I really want to give it time to heal. Fine. So I'm going about my daily life as usual, and I'll go to walk to the co-op, which is just down the road from my house. And as I'm walking, I go to turn, just walking, and bang. Now the pain I felt was worse than the 2 times previous at football. Maybe even combined, maybe even worse than the 2 combined. I mean, it was agonising. Again, I was screaming. And I went to the floor and I just felt like someone had put about a ton on my knee, and I just could not move it whatsoever. And they did an x-ray again, and they said, we can't see anything on the x-ray, but we're going to refer you for an MRI this time. So I'll go for an MRI about, I don't know, I think it's about 5 weeks later, and I get the results back. They go, yeah, it's an ACL, a meniscus bucket handle tear, I believe is what they call it. And it's going to need surgery. And now that's where I'm at now. So how did I do my ACL? I could say I did it at football, or I could say I did it walking to the co-op. I think it's a mix. The first time, did I do my ACL? I don't know, because I didn't get an MRI. But what I will say is my leg felt fine after 2 weeks. The second time playing football, Did I do my ACL? I don't know because I didn't get it checked at all. But I will say I felt all right after 2 weeks. But when I did it walk into the co-op, I'm still in pain now. And this is 4 months later. So I believe that I've partially damaged it the second time playing football, or even the first because I didn't get an MRI. And then I think just walking about and then doing that twist while walking has just completely finished it off. And ever since, it's just been a downward spiral. And this is where I am now. So yeah, that's how I did my ACL. And this is where I'm at now. And going forward, I just need to try and get back to how my knee was before, and even better if I can. Yeah. See you soon.